family, we are nearing the end of Sabbatical and Selah month, but that means absolutely nothing because you can still take time to rest and still take time to pause for the remainder of the year. Now, all summer, we have been talking about our summer reading list, which contains some banned books. And today, we are continuing the conversation with Mahogany Browne, an award-winning author and poet. So I want you to pay attention and lean all the way in as she shares some nuggets with us.
I think what surprised me the most after seeing that one, Woke Baby, it's a board book, so it's not considered banned, but it is on a targeted list by white supremacist groups. For the other one to happen, I then realized, oh, this is the mechanics of white supremacy. So I then started looking at the librarians, the parents. I'm asking friends, like, if you love this book and your friend is having a baby, buy two, right? It's up to us to make sure that these titles don't, they aren't erased as easily as folks would like them to be. I think the act of banning books has only reminded me of the power of the written word, of text, of language, of literature, of art, of critical thinking. It is only enhanced, and it made me double down on what am I here to do and not to take it lightly. Having the opportunity to write stories for young people, especially young people who come from where maybe I come from or where my people come from, that's my opus. That is my focus. And I'm devout to it. So much so, I won't write in fear of saying something that isn't true or saying something that isn't, fully fleshed out. I don't write stories just to free young people. I write stories to free my young self. This most recent generation has a tough load to carry because more people are ready for being canceled than they are for being critically engaged. And just because we have the language doesn't mean we have the skill set to further those conversations. And I think that is what that's the missing link right now. So I would implore the writer, the artist, the creator to have some kind of workshop space where there are people who will tell you like it is and not like it might be, who will keep you honest, who will they don't go out of their way to humble you, but they go out of their way to make sure that you know all sides of this story, right? And can you live with that? Now, when I go into schools, I go in knowing exactly who I look like, knowing exactly what they say about people like me, and reminding young people that they're wrong. The blueprint is you. You are the blueprint. And whatever poem you decide to share and or write and or pen and or think about, dream about, create into another form, shape, whatever, that's enough. And what a freeing thing to know. Just that I showed up to the potluck as is, and that was enough. I think the Black church is one of the most holiest spaces because not only do you go there for family, but you go there for a freedom, right? You go there for a bloodletting of sorts. You're constantly holding on to the wounds of the world, and you get to go into this house, this temple with like-minded folks and pray for healing. But the prayer is also the act. It's not just, hands clasped, but prayer is also a movement. So how do we keep our faith in the forefront? And how do we keep our arms open for all walks of life? And the best way to do that is literature.
Thank you so much, Mahogany Browne, for sharing some critical information with us. Tab family, you need to make sure that your voices are continued to be heard. Make sure if you have a child, cousin, brother, or sister that wants to be a writer, encourage them. And head on over to tbcaugusta.org, download the summer reading list, and continue to read, not just through the summer, but for the rest of the year. Thank you so much for worshiping with us here at the historic Tabernacle Baptist Church, a local church making a global impact.